right now, Diddy just got
right. You
this
said
is gonna be the story for the glasses are off. That this was gonna be the story for the ages. Okay, it's the
Yes,
last
you
thing
did.
that I told y'all. Okay, so
Yes, you
let's
did.
start there. This is what's happening. It ain't the downfall of the Illuminati. It's
It's
pin
the
it
downfall.
on Diddy. It's pin it on Diddy.
Pin it
Diddy
on
is
Diddy.
the scapegoat. That's what this is, okay? So Diddy is the scapegoat. The last time that I left you guys, there's just the case. He pled not guilty, and it was denied bond, okay? So
Twice he was
with that
denied
being
bond.
said,
Twice.
a lot has happened. Diddy,
Diddy.
you are going to prison forever, Diddy. But there's been 120 lawsuits filed with nameless victims and nameless A-list celebrities.
What?
They are being quieted, hushed, because unlike Diddy, these celebrities are settling it out of court where the documents are redacted. We don't know anything about it because they're settling it out of court. So
Okay.
pretty much, you did this to me. Okay, you're right. I did this to you. How much do you want? I want
Oh my gosh.
$150
Oh my gosh.
million.
Stop right there.
Okay, here's your $150 million. Don't tell nobody but God. So
Stop right
that's
there.
what.
Stop right there. We are going to keep this thing moving. This is about to be another Diddy day. I need my other guest, also correspondent, the newest correspondent, to request the box. Please request the box, y'all. We got Dish. We got Dish on Diddy. We got Dish on the stove. We got Dish. If you can request the box for me, please. Let's get this started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in here. Hey, listen, everyone, welcome. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday. Greetings, Sugar Bear. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm super excited because, y'all, we are dishing, literally dishing. I know you effing lying. Thank you. We are dishing today. We got Diddy in the comments. We got our bouncers. Everyone, thank you all so much for being here. Please, I want to make sure I bring up our newest correspondent. If you are, I know, Diddy, you are allowed and you're safe here. Diddy, you're safe here. I hope jail food.
No, he's not.
Well, you know what I mean? But, yo, request the box.
We're talking about him.
When you are ready, please request the box, our correspondent. You all, listen, before we continue to get into the more Dish on Diddy, we're going to introduce our newest correspondent to the show. I'm super excited. She is also a featured content creator. Yes, she is also a featured content creator. And she just celebrated 1 year anniversary of her featured show. That is No Blues News with none other than the only Mrs. Tawny. Miss Tawny, welcome, girl. Welcome, girl. Yay. Everyone, that is Miss Tawny. Please make sure that's your favorite. My guest, my co-host, my correspondents, Queen Lala, only Miss Tawny. How do you do that? You touch their name and you hit you said, hey, touch her name. It says favorite. Miss Tawny, thank you so much for being here. You all, make sure y'all favor her. Congratulations on your 1 year featured show. We are super excited for you. Thank you for all the gifts. And I do see your other in the box. Let's go. Miss Tawny, thank you so much for being here. You all, we actually talk about tea and gossip, but we also do food. We do dishes. So guess what? Miss Tawny is here to cook it up for us. Yes. Miss Tawny, thank you so much for being here. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Okay, where's the... Let's see, fix it. Okay, here we go.
There you go. Mmm.
Oh, what do we have here today? You're doing good. Great. Right. What we got?
We got a taco pizza today. Ideally you want to do it with like a cheese pizza. If you want to do it with like making your own pizza, you can do all that. I don't make my own pizzas. This is a Totino's pizza. I use it. This is a pepperoni one because I like it because this had a little pepperoni, so it gives a little bit of a different flavor. And this isn't a very strong pepperoni on here. But what you'll do is you'll take preheat the oven to 400 degrees. You'll grease up like spray on your dish so the pizza won't stick to it. What you do is you're gonna take your salsa first. You want to use a spoon because if you just dump it, it's gonna be way too much.
Wow.
Okay.
So spoon it onto the pizza.
Yeah, and I have to still make the recipe. I didn't get this one, but I can get that recipe done.
Now we want to see you do that part. We want to see all of that.
No problem. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are dishing it up. That is the only Miss Tawny. Please make sure y'all favorite. How do y'all favorite Queen Lala and the only Miss Tawny? Make sure you favorite both her pages as well. Which one on the left? The one you're in? That's your major page. Okay, we're covered. We got you cooking. So listen. Now, what other things are we doing here? Because I want to make sure that if we can like multitask, we can multitask. Okay. What else we got going on here before you continue?
But as far as your taco meat, you can use whatever meat you like. I did make the bean and the meat mix ahead of time. I used a ground turkey. If you want to use beef, chicken, you can use that just to pack it.
Show it in your camera. Show it in your food camera.
I need to warm it up. I forgot to warm it up.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Everyone, welcome.
Refried beans. I like these Rosarita spicy jalapeno refried beans. Something my mom always used when I was a kid. They have a little bit more of a kick of a flavor. So if you can't do spicy, you just get regular refried beans. But I like spicy, so I like these beans. But what I did is after I did the taco meat and the beans, I just kind of cooked them together so that the flavors kind of blended. So you'll do the salsa and then this mix, and then you'll put some cheese on top. And then it should cook in about 15 minutes.
Okay. So you're hearing that. Everyone, welcome. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We have the most correspondence amongst like all shows on these platforms. Right now we have the side D. The Daily Dish with Dimples is the only place where you can get all the D you want and won't get pregnant. Okay, you won't get pregnant, you won't get wore out, you won't get an STD for sure. Okay, we have the newest correspondent, the only Miss Tawny. She is the side D correspondent for us here. You can catch her again. She is making taco pizza. Right now, she has already has like which of the bread laid down already.
So warm this up for a minute. It smells amazing.
What is it here? Refried beans.
Stir it in the camera.
Yeah, this is the refried beans.
Wait, so we can see in the camera.
I'm gonna spread on the pizza, basically till I cover the pizza.
Can we see that mix in the camera, Miss Tawny? That only Miss Tawny. That mix right there. Can you turn it towards the camera?
Okay.
No, you're fine.
No, the other way. Yeah, there you go.
Container and put us in the camera. We can see that. Yeah, you were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that is the mix of the refried beans and the beef.
I used ground turkey, but if you want, you can use whatever ground meat you want. So I try not to eat a lot of red meat for health reasons because a lot of it's like not good for you.
Yes.
So, and I do have some underlying health issues as to why I don't want to need to eat it much, but I use ground turkey. So
okay, so that's refried beans, and you have ground turkey in there, and what else?
You start with salsa on the pizza, then you put the meat and the meat and the bean mixture, and then you're gonna put some cheese on top. Since obviously this has mozzarella on it already, I'm just gonna use a cheddar, but if you want to use a Mexican blend, you can use that as well.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my, welcome. So what we're gonna do, we're creating a taco pizza and you're building it up, and then once it's gonna go in the oven, I figure we have the time to do what, I guess you said about 15 minutes. So
onions too, I forgot about that.
Onions, burning heart.
I love onions.
Yeah, onions on a pizza are good.
Delicious.
Wait, did you say delicious?
Yes, onions on pizza, delicious.
Welcome, everyone. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are making taco pizza. Y'all, make sure y'all favorite the only Miss Tawny. She's our correspondent for the side D. Make sure that you all favor her. Make sure y'all favorite. We got Queen Lala. Queen Lala is a definite foodie, just like myself. She also has her featured show, The Crown, every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The best show on the app about confidence in yourself, how to build confidence, come from your chakra. Hello. You all, I'm super excited. We're going to build this pizza and then we're going to get back. And Miss Tawny, we'd love to
show you what it looks like before I put it in the oven.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's thick.
It is thick. Yes. Yes. I'm sorry.
He's talking to Diddy. He's talking to Diddy.
They don't have.
Yeah, he's talking to Diddy.
Thank you. They don't have.
They don't have Uber Eats in
No,
jail.
they don't. Hello. Is that Ziggy? Top bad Ziggy. Thank you for being here. Hello. You all, we are here with Miss Tawny. Guess what, Miss Tawny? Thank you so much. I'm going to have the other, I'm going to have you stay. I'm going to remove the other one and we're going to get into more dictate.
Okay.
Are you for a little are you for a little dictate today? Because we got some dictate, and I said dictate.
We got our Kelly too. We got our Kelly too.
Girl, yes. Listen, everyone, welcome. Yo, sis, thank you for your patience. Yo, we got the only Miss Tawny. She just put taco pizza in the oven. That's 15 minutes. We're gonna be going off. I see. What's up? Listen, sis. This is the only place that you can get all the D in the world. You will not get pregnant. You will not get an STD, and you will not be wore out. Ooh, sis, we are back to the Diddy. Let's talk about the Diddy. Let's go.
So with that, so after all of that is said, the people, the 120 cases that have been, the 120 lawsuits that have been filed, there is also details about the lawsuits that have been released, and some of the lawsuits have read that a woman was assaulted and was threatened of violence. There was babies, young boys that were assaulted and silenced, and it was several instances of him assaulting people and then threatening violence and then them being quiet until now. It's also rumored that some of the Diddy parties that we're now learning about, these explicit parties, his son, Christian King Combs, was on video this weekend showing him being at those parties where there is assault happening. We heard about Kanye West being at a party, or excuse me, not a party, at a studio session and assaulted a woman. And this is after we are learning too that Kanye West is divorcing his wife, Bianca Sorrentini.
So wait. We got a lot of content, a lot of info. Queen Lala, let me break down this D, because we got like a lot of D that
there's
needs to be
so much this.
We have a
there's
lot.
So much details, and like it would literally, we would be here all day.
Well, let's break down some of what you said
with how much details there are about all of these lawsuits. But this lawyer, Robert Kraft, he's the one that is it Robert Kraft?
Wait, he's affiliated.
Sorry, I'm trying to find. That's what I keep looking over at my computer about.
You talking about Diddy's lawyer, affiliate or something like that? Whatever Diddy's lawyer is?
No, not Diddy's lawyer. The lawyer that has the 120
people.
The 120 cases.
Let me reiterate.
I can't think of what his name is, but he's got it, girl.
Wait, for the people who are here, I need to get people caught up to these allegations. Queen Lala is here. She is the co-host and correspondent for the Weekend D. What we have are recent allegations that there's an attorney representing over 120 people, which include males, they include children. They include people who he has been has also threatened but abused and so forth. So we got big stuff. And Queen Lala mentioned that there are some A-listers who are buying their way out of whatever's going on to keep themselves separated. Is that about right?
Yes, where they're silencing their names. So we won't know that it was Dr. Dre, or we won't know that it was Ashton Kutcher. Like, it's A-list celebrities. It's Snoop Dogg, like names that you see in your household every day. Those are your A-list celebrities. So they can't once it's settled out of court and they have a certain outline of this is what's going to happen to this case now that we've paid it off. That's what has to happen to the case now that they've paid it off. And if that means that it's redacted and that this person and this person's name is redacted, then that's what happens. And that's kind of what we're going off of right now, is these redacted documents of who these celebrities could possibly be. And some of them are the likes of Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kanye West, one of which Kanye West is named in.
How is he doing all this from jail? Listen, how is he doing all this? How is he doing all this from jail? We have Diddy, who is in jail. Okay, yes. His lawyer. How do we have him doing all these or pulling all these strings while he's in jail? And Luggs mentioned this is his lawyer acting on his behalf.
Correct. Paying off money. Yes. So it's kind of like I can't remember. I told you guys last time that I was here the lawyer's name, but he pretty much calls up that lady. I think it was a lady. He calls up that lady and says, "Don't worry, such and such is going to take care of you while I'm gone." He had mentioned to somebody. I can't remember what that. I remember the story, but I can't remember the names.
Okay.
But it's the same way that he can call that lady and say, "Hey, pay somebody such and such amount of money." He's calling that lady and giving such and such amount of money. I believe that the lady that I'm talking about is not the lawyer, but the accountant, and the accountant is going through the lawyer where Diddy is giving the permission.
Wow.
It's not just Diddy that's paying these lawsuits.
Welcome.
It's Diddy and Ashton Kutcher, Diddy and what's his name? Safarius Houston or whatever. I can't remember Snoop Dogg's name right now. Cepheus, whatever. Like it's the Andre whatever for Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? It's Diddy and those lawsuits. Right. The and part is paying, so it's redacted.
Yeah. Well, so listen, Miss Tony, everyone, this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. This has been the Daily Diddy with Dimples. It has literally been the Daily Diddy with Dimples, okay? Because we have been bringing the dish on Diddy for weeks now. So it's like D. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Queen Lala and we have the only Miss Tony, feature co-host creators. Please make sure that you favorite them. So we got Diddy, Babyface, welcome. We got Diddy, right? And then, okay, so there are multiple people that are trying to basically hush money, right? Now let's talk about as well, sis. Let me throw this in there. Diddy has a new judge. Are you aware that he was awarded another judge? So Diddy had a judge in which denied bail for like 2 times because Diddy offered $50 million bond. Yeah, he offered $50 million.
Plus passports. Everybody's passports and his mama's house.
His mama house. So 2 times he was rejected, but now he has a new lawyer, and he will be in court until May 5th, 2025. So he will serve his time in jail. Yes, he's cooked. A lot of people think he's cooked. Miss Tony, have you been keeping up with Diddy outside of the Daily with Diddy? Have you been keeping up?
I actually have some questions for Lala because that I've heard more than just Diddy. Okay, obviously I've heard about. Have you heard about the whole deal with apparently like Kanye West protected certain people, and there's this whole deal with Beyonce and Jay Z that they've apparently had some people taken out, and that Kanye, that thing with Taylor Swift, it was to protect her, and that like at award shows all these people have to thank Beyonce because they're afraid that if they don't, that something will happen to them. Have you heard about all that?
Yes. So the my biggest thing when I bring the dish like that is I have to make sure that it's been verified. So those are things that I haven't been able to verify from my usual sources, even like my little like Illuminati like sources haven't confirmed those things. That's why I haven't brought them. But yes, absolutely. There's been a lot of whispers about a couple of the cases that have been silently paid off. It was a good chunk of them that have been paid off, and those are believed to be from Jay-Z and Beyonce, actually.
Really? That's the allegations floating that some money has come from Jay-Z and Beyonce?
A good chunk. A good chunk. Yes, so there's 120 cases, and about 20 to 30 of them are rumored to be Jay-Z and Beyonce related assaults. There's also about 10 of them that they believe are Snoop Dogg's, and about I can't remember how many was Dr. Dre. There was a couple about Dr. Dre. There's a couple about Ashton Kutcher. There's a couple about Trump. There's a lot of hearsay. So it's just when I don't report it, it's because I haven't confirmed it. But I have heard that, Tawny. Absolutely.
Now, Hussein, real quick. Hussein, you can stay. Now, Hussein, hold up real quick, you all. This is the Daily Dish with Dimples.
No problem.
Now, Hussein, you all right until you talk about Trump going to win. Now, what we're not going to do, is not talk about politics, especially when we're not talking about politics, okay? So I want you to be able to stay. But if you was going to say something, it sure wouldn't be Trump. It would be Kamala. It would be the first black woman president of the United States. So you need to stay on topic, or if you're going to get it right, say Kamala, okay? So I appreciate you, but we don't do politics, and we darn sure ain't doing no what's the name. So whatever. Your last comment, you out of here. Next.
Okay. Dang. So, but yes, there's a couple of them. There's a couple of them, and then the next big story of the weekend. I should have brought that one up first so that we can continue talking about Diddy.
You said Kanye West and his wife is getting a divorce.
Yes, and then we also had R. Kelly's daughter.
But before you mention that, okay, so
she was molested.
Right. So guess what, y'all? There's a lot of stuff. What we doing, molestation, or we doing divorceation? Which one we gonna do?
I was gonna keep the sex assault in one, so that we have all that trigger warning out of the way, and then we can get to the divorce.
Everyone, let me welcome everyone. Everyone, this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We are here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I seem a little more hype, it's because I'm home. I am home. Yo, this is the only place where you get the greatest D. I'm talking about the side D, the weekend D. You just get all the dish, right? Yes, without getting pregnant or getting any STDs. I'm super excited because I have my peoples. We got Queen Lala. She is the co-hostess and Weekend D correspondent. We have our newest correspondent, the only Miss Tawny. She also has a featured show, No Blues News, every Monday at 6 p.m. Just celebrated the 1 year mark. Yo, we are here to talk about celebrity dish, gossip, and tea. And as a homage to Wendy Williams, when she said, "How you doing?" This is how you dimpling. Okay, how you dimpling? Hey, and I say that because they ain't gonna be talking about how I stole Wendy's stuff. They're gonna know I gave homage to that woman. Every time I said it, they won't think, "Oh, Dimples stole." No, Dimples, how you dimpling? Wendy Williams is everything. So guess what? We're gonna get into more stuff. Queen La, let's go.
So there's a new documentary coming out it's called Karma, A Daughter's Journey. It's going to be on TV1. When she claims that she is the Jane Doe that we heard about in the R. Kelly, what is it? Surviving R. Kelly, in the Surviving R. Kelly series. She's the Jane Doe that that the complaint was filed about. And her mom is Andrea, the one that we see all the time, Drea Kelly. That's
That is
always
not her mom.
with them chicken legs and the.
That's her mom.
That's her mom. So she's the Jane Doe that was named in that documentary. So she's having a 2-part documentary coming out on TV One called Karma: A Daughter's Journey, and she talks about how R. Kelly molested her, and she didn't want to believe that it happened to her, and that she didn't feel like he was a bad person. He didn't feel like he was a bad dad, and that she was very much in fear to tell anybody, let alone her mother. And they are going to be delving into that entire interview. I'm trying to see when that's supposed to come out, but it should be coming out here soon, since they're playing commercials for it already.
Wow.
But it's another R. Kelly. I mean, I wish that I could say that it's a shocker, but yeah, to his own daughter, I wish that it was a shocker at this point. But R. Kelly being R. Kelly, it's not a shocker. I would like to remind everybody that he is serving out his 20-year jail sentence.
Let me remind people as well.
In New York. So Diddy could possibly be bunkmates with R. Kelly in the very near future.
Let me remind people, thank you so much, Queen Lala. Y'all, this is the Daily Dish with Dimples. We're here every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We give the dish, the gossip, and the tea, and we're going to give it all to you. Yo, we're on Diddy and Kelly, like Diddy and Kelly. Oh my gosh, we're on Diddy and Kelly. So right now we're talking about the fact that R. Kelly, his daughter, has come to the front and has a 2-part special about how he molested her. That he allegedly, right? We still have to use the word allegedly until we, come out. Same thing.
No, well,
allegedly.
No, she's the Jane Doe. She's the Jane Doe. She's just named Jane Doe in the lawsuit because she was underage, and they can't put your name. They can't put Queen Lala, and I was 16. They can't put Queen Lala. They have to put Jane Doe. But it was her.
Okay, so we're finding
She's the Jane Doe. Yes.
She's the Jane Doe.
She's the Jane Doe.
Daughter is the Jane Doe, and she was, as Queen Lala stated, she's the Jane Doe in the lawsuit because she was underage, and you cannot put under
their child's name
out. So thank you for that clarification. Wow, and oh my God, this is wild. I did not know that. First of all, I did not know that Andrea Kelly was her mom. Did she marry him? And she
Drea Kelly did, yes. She was married and assaulted by Diddy. I mean, by R. Kelly.
No, I'm talking about Andrea Kelly, or Kelly's mom.
Drea Kelly.
Drea Kelly. She married him?
She married R. Kelly. That's why her last name is Kelly.
Wow.
That's R. Kelly's real last name is Kelly.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you so much. Okay, so listen, we got a lot of stuff going on. So
yeah. Okay,
now we got Drea Kelly, and she's coming out, as you mentioned, with a 2-part series. Do we get any more information about when it's coming out?
I'm trying to look up when it's coming out. I'm sorry, that's what I'm looking up. And I keep getting distracted.
Okay, what we got? Oh, real quick.
Hey, Eddie.
Tony, we have.
She just pulled out the pizza. Show us, girl.
We got the pizza out. Let's add this other camera so we can see. Do you need the other camera? What we got?
Oh yeah.
Let's add the other camera. Yes. Oh my goodness. You all, this is the side D. We got the side D. We have the weekend D. You all make sure y'all favorite my family up in here. And we got the only Miss Tony has made taco pizza with the pizza.
Hey guys, here's your final results.
Thank you, Cushy. Not bad.
So good. You can really try it when it cools off.
Okay, what we got?
Oh wait, the sound is so.
Okay, let me see. Nice.
Yeah.
Now listen, this angle. Tony, there's an angle that we're trying to see with this other camera. Whether if you have another pot that you can hold it and towards us. If you can hold it towards us, the pizza, that way we can see it. We see it, but we don't. Thank you. We see it, but we don't see it.
Okay. Whoops.
Oh, okay. Now turn the other way.
Other way.
Yep, turn the
Yeah,
other
there
way.
you go. This way. Yeah.
Keep
Keep
turning.
going. Keep going.
Keep going. No, sis, keep going the other way. No,
Okay.
other way. Now,
There you go.
pull
We're
it
looking
down.
at your other camera. We're not looking at you. We're looking at the other camera.
We're looking at
Bring
the
it
other
down.
camera. Get in the other camera because we're gonna.
There you go.
Can we see it?
Yeah.
Okay. We're there. What we got? What we see?
We see the cheese falling off the pizza.
All right, we got it. So talk to us about this. Yo, Miss Tony, we have the pizza. What we doing? This is taco pizza. Thank you. What we put on this? Anything else?
Unless you wanted to add anything else, it's your personal preference. I won't be adding anything else to it, but
Yeah, lettuce, tomato.
Can you please take a bite
that's
of
all,
that?
yeah.
Huh?
It depends
About
on
that?
whatever you want to add on at the end. So
Awesome. Can you take a let me know when you have if you can take a bite out of it? Is that and really we need to we really just need to know what was that bread that you put down, because that was either prepared or you bought it like that. What
Yeah,
was
it
it
was a
called?
tostino. It was a tostino pizza, she
Tostinos,
said
yeah.
in the beginning. With the square pepperonis.
Yeah, I like to use those because
Delicious.
it's more of like an individual pizza because it's smaller. So that's why I'll get those. If you get I do like other ones. Like you can use the Red Barons if you want to have a bigger pizza. That's the one I like, or whatever pizza you like. So some people like DiGiorno, the store pizzas. All different kind of pizzas can be good. So
Yummy.
Nice. This is our taco pizza. Did you eat
So
that, Tony? Yes, Queen.
I've never
failed y'all.
tried one before. I wanted to make something different. I actually used one of these pizzas and made a barbecue chicken pizza like a week ago. That one was good too. So if you want to
Gotta
try
do
a
that
barbecue
too,
chicken,
Queen.
yeah.
No.
That one was just and that one was simple too. I took the pizza and just used like barbecue sauce and onions and like chicken and cooked it, and it was good. Yeah. We'll see if it's cooled off enough. Oops, and now it's falling off.
Okay, well listen, it ain't no pizza till the cheese is falling off because it's so
That's what
rolled
you're
out
doing,
fresh.
George.
Thank you for being here.
Gotta
Everyone,
spoon it on.
thank y'all so much
Right.
for being here. Thank you so much for the favorites. Y'all make sure y'all favorite Queen Lala. Make sure y'all favorite the only Miss Tony. They're both featured content
Okay,
creators.
here we go, guys.
Okay. Oh, let me
Ooh,
see.
yummy.
It's still a little hot, but
Ooh, it's
okay.
thick.
It is.
Yeah.
It looks
Okay.
delicious. It looks
coming
delicious.
off.
Let's get that. If you can take that. Ooh.
It's good. Yeah.
That looked delicious, right? Queen Lala, were you going in here to crunch? I know I was going in here to crunch.
I thought it was gonna crunch, but it's too juicy, sis. She got too much good ingredients on that pizza for it to crunch.
It was
But
thick.
you can still see it all. You can see it all
Yeah,
melt
true.
when she bit.
BB, so good to
It all
see
melted.
you. I am super excited.
Do it again,
about-
yeah. Do it again. Let me see.
Okay.
It melted, sis. It's like all the cheese
Okay.
is sliding off. Do it again, Tawny. Bite.
Yeah. Okay.
Bite it right there on the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the cheese fall? Yeah. It's nice and soft, but it's crunched. The crust is just a little crunchy.
Yeah, the bottom of it's a little crunchy. Yeah.
Mm.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take out this third one right here. Can I tell y'all, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Real quick, you all. Queen Lala, please please tell us about hello, Notorious. Queen Lala, please tell us about your featured show every Thursday at 1 p.m. and any event that you have, because we're going to continue the conversation, but I want to make sure people know when they can find you. When can they find you? Tell us about your feature show briefly and what any events that you got coming up.
Okay. And then I'm gonna get out, sis. I gotta go get my baby from school.
Okay. Perfect.
So I am crowned. I am the host of Crowned. I am crowned. Every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. It's my talk show. It's a talk show on confidence. I interview my guests on their confidence journey, how they got to this place where they've never been better than ever, and how the steps and process and experiences that they went through to get to that point, to get to whatever level of confidence they're at. So even if you are just catching a beat to your confidence, if you just starting to catch a feel to it, I want to know about it. I want to know about it. And if you want to be on my show, you can contact Lugsy down there, or you can contact Cinderella, and Lugsy, he'll point you in the right direction. If you contact me, I'm gonna point you in the right direction too, respectfully, because Cinderella is live, is her Instagram, and she takes care of that calendar, so I don't got to worry about it.
I love it. That's what happens when
shows
you
that you want to key on.
You top
The
badge
heavy on the top badge loading, sis.
Listen, and so any events that you have coming up that we need to know about before you go?
Ooh, I'm on a couple shows here soon. I'm on Write It Off with Kim Possible next Monday. I'm on
Kim Possible.
I think that's it right. I think that's it right now. I have an auction next month, so I don't have much going on right now. Hit me up, y'all. I don't have much going on right now. If you want me on something, hit me up. Now's the time. Of course, every Sunday too, I'm having movie night for Halloween, so y'all come watch some scary movies with me.
Nice.
I'm a chicken.
Oh my gosh. Listen, sister,
So
I love you. I thank you, everyone. This is Queen Lala, our sister, co-hostess of the show, a correspondent. She is everything, okay? Another streamer, content creator. She does the darn thing. I love you. Thank you for being here.
Of course, sis. Thank you
so much. We will dimple later. How you doing, Queen? I see you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, y'all. Big shout out to Queen Lala. Yes, super excited. Queen Lala has been with us for some time. We're super excited about the success of her show as well. I believe she also celebrated a doggone milestone with her anniversary. I believe it was her anniversary. Last show felt like an anniversary, or maybe just the Princess edition. The only Miss Tawny, thank you so much for being here. You celebrated big shit. Everyone, it felt like it, sis. The show was popping. I loved it. I loved it. Next month, great. Next month, Queen Lala celebrates 1 year of her featured show, and she's worked very hard, and she's very, very worthy. And she's our co-hostess here and correspondent. The only Miss Tawny. Thank you so much for being here. You did an amazing job as usual. Thank you for being our newest correspondent on the side dish. Welcome again to the family forever. Can you tell us about your show, which celebrated 1 year anniversary, No Blues News? Thank you.
All right, I have my featured show, No Blues News. Share positive news and entertainment stories. Usually have weekly guests. This is an open chat today. I'm working on planning a Halloween show. Anybody who wants to come on dressed up, I will be dressed up for Halloween. So that will be Halloween week. I think it's like the 28th. So hit me up if you want to dress up and come be a guest. Message me on Instagram. I also have an auction on Halloween itself with Uma. She's doing a Halloween auction. I know I wanted to do some other events, but my dad's going to be in town like before, so I couldn't do some other events. I am working on getting back into, some on stuff, kind of like Lala said, I have the auction going on and the show going on, but kind of working on like getting back out there. Oh, one thing coming up, I don't know the date yet. Top Edge Diamond and Top Edge Kitty Commander, they do the 4-way fave party on Wednesdays and on Sundays. And Diamond asked me to be in that, so look out for that on the date, and that it'll be in November because they are booked up for October. So I'm excited for that. So anybody, if you're looking to grow your faves, come and check it out. Whenever you see these fave parties, it's an awesome way to get yourself out there, network, and to grow your faves. But thank you, Dimples. Love you, Queen.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much for always being here. I'm super proud of you. And that is our girl. Please make sure that you send the flyer to Lugsy. He is a phenomenal promoter. People he supports, people he loves, people he supports, their shows he supports. If he likes you, Jelly Rangers, hello. Please make sure you're respectful here, please. He supports you. Okay, if you got good content, Please make sure that you all favorite the number 1, 2, and 3 of the stream. We got, oh my God, Queen Vampy. We have Queen Vampy, Melody Madness. She is our of the Vancouver. You're welcome. Of the Vancouver correspondency here as well. And she has her show, feature show, Melody Madness, Tuesday at 12 a.m. And we're super excited. We're super, super excited. We got King Goober also. Oh my gosh, we have a wrestling, yeah, every Tuesdays, 12 a.m., Melody Madness. Yes, thank you. I know this. I appreciate you. Everyone, what a great show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. We are featured till 3 p.m. We have 5 minutes left. It is our anniversary. Congratulations. Hey, big anniversary to the Vancouver correspondency. Congratulations. A good smile. I think I can work that. Let me see. We doing, yes. Okay. A good smile. Let me see. Cheese. Yes. Happy anniversary. Cheesecake. Thank y'all. Oh, that's my beautiful model, y'all. Everyone, oh my goodness. A big congratulations to Vancouver. Yes, they are our couple correspondency. I love y'all. Oh my goodness. So y'all, this is the day we come together. You know, typically I am at another location, right? I am at another location, but just to give you an update, right? I'm doing some phenomenal things. I am doing, yes, Tawny, oh my gosh. First of all, thank you, big time. Y'all, make sure y'all tune in tonight, 6 p.m. for No Blues News for our only Miss Tawny. You all, I'm super excited because my time may have been limited to Mondays, right? Because I am doing some amazing things. I am taking voiceover lessons on Tuesday. On Tuesdays from 6:30 to 9:30, I take voiceover lessons, and I'm working on my craft. I am a model, a mother, a daughter, and I'm really like filling those roles, right? I'm filling those roles when I'm not here. Okay, so it has limited my time here. However, I love y'all. Yes, and you're unstoppable. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel really, really good about it. Thank you, King Brother. Yes, yes. So I'm so proud of you and you all. Yes. Hello, Zane. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm over 1 year. It's like over a year. Right? I have not been drinking alcohol. Hello. I've not been drinking, and it's been able to really help me to focus and get things taken care of with my life. Yay! I'm doing it. And you all, I'm like, oh my goodness. So I had this accident. I had a lawsuit from falling in a pothole, but I was out, welcome Leo. I was out for 3 months and I was not in the gym as much, but I've been able to maintain my weight. I've been able to maintain my weight, my lifestyle in terms of the food. I know they're gonna have to pay me. I'm leaving here with something, EB. But God is so good because He really protected me. You know, I could have been a little bit more busted up. But and then my daughter. These are updates, right? Then my daughter, I just got her connected with two of my agencies. So she has her first. Yes, my daughter at 9 has her first agency who they can submit her for jobs and stuff like that. So my birthday, I just celebrated. She was cute. Yes. And she is so beautiful and she has confidence and she's come a long way. I've come a long way. So to be able to see like, I'm producing. I love you too. You don't love me because you only love my doggy style. Cause I didn't get I didn't get a message. You only like my doggy style. That's what, yeah. So I feel like I'm producing, I'm managing my life. You all, let me tell you this. If alcohol, and I'm gonna tell you this, because I have to talk to my people. If alcohol ever, Red, thank you, Roll, good to see Red model. If alcohol ever seems like some things are not happening, or if it's a series of alcoholic events that happen, and they usually include alcohol, or if it feels like you're not in control, it feels like you're not taking charge of your life, please, well, you don't have to create one. Please talk to someone. Because a long time, I mean, like, I didn't know I was having such a hard time when I just didn't know. But reach out. This world has a lot of, strife, struggle. There's a lot of things that's going on. So, but reach out, because life is to be enjoyed. Do we have hardships? Yes, but there is help. So please make sure that you, reach out to a friend. You don't have to be by yourself when you're struggling with an issue or problem. You really don't. We choose to be by ourselves because we are embarrassed or we don't want people to know what's going on, right? But I'm here to tell you, you are not by yourself. You're only by yourself if you choose to, and it does take time, but you can do it. I want to say thank you so much to all of my guests, all of the people who have visited. Big shout out to my DDD family, VGK in the building. We have Lugsy, Wugsy, we got Triple G. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like, I appreciate that. Totally appreciate that. And what else? Oh my gosh, you all, I'm actually doing my voice lessons, like voice, it's like voice acting. I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, I have a future in voice acting. Yes, I have a future. I'm good, and my voice is good. So I love y'all. I have some things to do. I have some mothering to do. But thank you for being here. I told my girl, she's here. She came from her dad. I told her we were gonna go somewhere after 3 o'clock. So yes, I sound like I'm preaching, but I love people in relationships. Yes, I do the same. I do as well. Listen, I love y'all. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. We will be back on Monday. Monday we'll be back at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being here. Please take care of yourself. Love, know that God loves you. I love you too. Be kind to yourself, and we'll see you next week. This has been the Daily Diddy with Dimples. See y'all soon. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye. Yes, Self-Made Mogul. If y'all have not done so, if you're here and you have not hit the star to favorite me, please just hit the star at the top. Hit the star at the top to favorite me, so you'll know when we come back. Sonny, thank you so much. Yes, look at that. Thank you, Sonny. It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here, Queen. Y'all be good to yourselves, okay? I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye.